So the Supreme Court just came down with this decision, the Waetzig v. Halliburton Energy Services decision of 2025. So the Waetzig decision, and the holding is a case voluntarily dismissed without prejudice under Rule 41A counts as a final proceeding under Rule 60B. Why is this important? The guy is going to submit his claim for arbitration, and he's going to voluntarily dismiss his federal lawsuit without prejudice. But then he's going to lose his arbitration, and then he's going to ask to reopen the suit. So, yeah, if you voluntarily dismiss the case, then you can't reopen it. There is no final proceeding. They don't have to reopen the case. If you do want to submit your claim for arbitration, you would also have to submit a motion for a stay. Stay the federal lawsuit, go to arbitration. If you win, you lose, whatever, then go to the federal lawsuit part. And I guess I'll just read this paragraph because that's the essential thing, right? Apply for a stay. Apply for a stay for the lawsuit and go into arbitration if that's what you need to do. Gary Waetzig filed a federal age discrimination lawsuit against his former employer, Halliburton Energy Services Incorporated. That's Dick Cheney's company, right? He later submitted his claims for arbitration and voluntarily dismissed his federal lawsuit without prejudice under Federal Rule Civil Procedure 41A. After losing that arbitration, he asked the district court to reopen his dismissed lawsuit and vacate the arbitration award, asserting Federal Rule Civil Procedure 60B as the basis for reopening the suit. Federal Rule of Civil Procedure 60B permits relief from a final judgment order or proceeding. The district court reopened the case, finding that a voluntary dismissal without prejudice counts as a final proceeding and that Waetzig made a mistake when he dismissed the case rather than seeking a stay. The district court separately granted Waetzig's motion to vacate the arbitration award. The 10th Circuit reversed. So, man, that Gary Waetzig, he just made a couple procedural mistakes there. He's like, all right, I lost that arbitration and I didn't do a stay. I voluntarily dismissed the thing, so I guess I lost it all. But I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to vacate the arbitration as well. And then Halliburton's like, nope, we won. We're going to take this to the appeals court. And of course, the 10th Circuit Court, what is the 10th Circuit Court? The 10th Circuit of Court of, well, that's Denver, Colorado. So, yeah, wow. So how awesome, right? One man tried to say age discrimination firing, tried to stand up to Halliburton, and Halliburton just kind of spanked that monkey, spanked that orangutan butt, spanked that frog. Spank that frog's, I don't know what I'm trying to say. So, Byron White, U.S. Courthouse in Denver, Colorado, one of 13 U.S. courts. All right, so there you go. Byron White, U.S. Courthouse, United States Court of Appeals. And that is the Supreme Court decision of Waetzig v. Halliburton Energy Services Incorporated, 2025.